Hey, what's up, guys? 2014 International Maxxforce door star. Uh, yeah, well, this truck has been it's been working us out pretty hard. Um, so before all this, we had issues with no power. So I'm gonna take you way back. Before all this happened, because right now we replaced the oil pump, and I don't know if you guys can see the turbo. And I mean the turbo, we actually just send it out to test it out, and well, they clean everything, put new seals, and if you could tell, like we had done the EGR cooler a while back. So anyways, right now we did the front cover, so we had to take the radiator off and putting a new turbo. But this truck, we take you back, we had no power. We had no power. So this is what I want to talk to you guys about. This Maxxforce, we didn't have no power. This guy brought it in, and I know a lot of you guys have gone through this issue. And once they bring you a truck with no power, you first thing you know is like, oh, it's probably it's gonna be the injectors. So but our thing was a little bit more. They things got complicated because we did get our injectors, send them out to get bench test, and happened to be that the guy who bench tested my injectors didn't know how, because we sent them out. He told us they were good. He told us the injectors were good. So then we're like, okay, so then it's not injector problem. So let's start digging into turbo. Let's start digging into the EGR. Let's start digging into the CAC, which is the turbo cooler, which is the one that goes right in front of the radiator. It's usually right here on this area. And we did a whole bunch of tests, and at the end of the day, like we found everything okay. So vehicle didn't go past like it would have a good takeoff. So when you put it on drive, it would take off fine, but then like it wouldn't have enough power going on a flat street. At most, like it would take me a while to get it up to like 25 or even 30 miles per hour. And I mean, to me, I was like, well, the injectors are fine. I just sent them out there to get tested. So what I did, I took them off again and sent them somewhere else here in Long Beach. I'm not gonna say the name because I mean, not that I don't want to give them my credit, because they're a good place. But if you really want to, if you're over here from the Long Beach area in California, I could send you the info where that place is at. So I send them with him, and gosh, man, all this time, the power, no power on this truck were injectors. And like I said, to me, I send them out at this place, and they say they know how to bench test the injectors, tell us if they're good or not. And unfortunately, they told me they were good, so I installed them back. I did double work, and at the end of the day, it was the injectors. The injectors were bad, and we got our power back, and the truck is running fine. It's running strong too. So I mean, right now we have it like this because we replaced the oil pump right behind the dampener. So we replaced the oil pump, and we sent the turbo to get it cleaned out, and because we still have warranty, we still have warranty on that turbo. Other than that, guys, like I said, you have no power in your truck, and you've been struggling today. And you don't know what it is. It's the injectors. I took mine off, sent them somewhere else, and they were good. Truck has power, and we're up and running again. So I did spend a lot of time testing the CAC turbo. We all thought it was maybe something with the 7th injector right behind over there. Another thing, we thought it was the EGR valve. We literally thought it was something. We try to inspect everything else, because that place of the injectors that told us that they were good. So we really didn't think the injectors were bad, because someone had already bench tested them. And at the end of the day, I guess this guy didn't know what he was doing. So we figure it out. You know, the truck is running good. So if you guys have that problem with no power, maybe even on flat street, if you don't have that boost, because that's a lot of people call it the boost. Like, oh, I have no boost in my truck. Most of the time it's gonna be injectors, and I guarantee that most of the time is the injectors. Unless you find the turbo flooded with oil or something else, but if you inspect your turbo, you inspect your CAC and everything else, then it's most likely to be injectors. No boost, no power. It's most likely to be injectors. Also, I had caught another truck that it was a cylinder too. It was slipping oil already, and but he did have power. It's just more that the truck it would spit a lot of oil through the exhaust, but it did have power. So if you're running through that issue right now with no power, most likely gonna be your injectors. But obviously, it's good to check everything else. But and even if you send them out to get bench tests, and they tell you they're good, try to take them somewhere else, get another opinion, because literally we spend so much time on this truck trying to fix the no power, the no boost, and at the end of the day, it was the injectors, and we were just ignoring the injectors because somebody at an injector place had told us it was that, and it wasn't. So injectors were bad. Vehicle's back up. We're just waiting on some parts to install everything back and get it running. Peace, guys. If you guys have any comments, just comment below, and hope my videos are helpful to you guys. Thank you.